I'm leaving Las Vegas, going back to LA. Cannot stand this heat. Now, I need to pump some gas and see how much this trip cost. I stayed here only 3 days, played only one poker session, and I hope that poker session can fund the gas that I spent from LA. So like 280 miles each way, so 560 and whatever I drove here in town, let's say 600 miles. 7 miles per gallon, that's a lot. Who wants to go over under? So what we have here, 125, almost 32 gallons. I don't think that the tank is full. That must be the limit that company puts on a debit card. You cannot use more than $125. So I have to put the card one more time in. So here it is. We're gonna add a little more. Oh yeah, it's going on. So there's gonna be more. And it's done. What do we have? Another $37. So it is like 41 gallon and $162. So 160 times 2, that is 320. So I spent a round trip gas 320. Price was similar in LA like this, so that's gonna be okay. 320 for 3 days in Las Vegas, driving 4.5 hours each way, and then I spent only 3 days here, played one poker session. I was up 440. So the whole trip is profitable actually, 120 bucks when you subtract the gas. All right, let's hit the road. So I'm back at the bicycle casino. I'm here on a parking lot. That's my RV. There's one more RV over there. Parking lot is huge and there's enough room. Security doesn't bother us. Now, just want to conclude this. In the beginning, you saw me pumping gas in Las Vegas. It was $160. Basically, that was the cost of the trip from LA to Las Vegas, because I started with the full tank and didn't drive there really, and just replaced that gas, $160 couple of dollars. I just came back. My tank is again almost empty. LA prices, $180. So in one day, $340 for the gas. But lucky me, I had a good session last night at Westgate, and right now I won another couple of hundred, so gas is paid and covered. Leaving a short session at the bike, and I tell you why. I started late and waited on a list, got a seat, and actually I played only like 3 hands. The last hand I had 10-9 of clubs. There was $20 pre-flop raise on a straddle. There were already 3 guys called, so I joined with the 20. And flop comes queen of clubs, 8 of spades, 4 of spades. I was gut shot. Runner clubs option. So the pre-flop raiser bets 30. The other 2 guys fold. I call. Turn is 8 of clubs. Now we have there still gut shot and a flush draw. I was surprised he checks. So I said, maybe he has ace king. Let's steal this. I bet 60. And he goes all in for, I don't know, under 50. I call River is king of clubs. Made flush. He had queen jack, both cards red. So I win there, nice pot, joined to my other chips. Turns out I'm up like 200. I started with 3, I have 520. I'm up 220. And I look in my app and something historic moment. I see that for the first time this year I am up. I am up in a total of my games and sessions, $65. First time this year. It started negative from January 1, and all this time, finally I'm out of the hole. I said I want to keep this positive score, so I pick up the chips and left. Just want to log the positive session. Finally, back in black. And now, my top 5. This time I'll give you my number ones in different categories that nobody's talking about. Let's start with one of my favorite actors, and he is number 1 on my B list, Casey Affleck. Not a pretty boy like his brother, but amazing actor. All his movies I really like. His delivery, even all the time he has some confused look on his face and some pain. What amazing actor. I think he was even a couple years ago nominated for some award or maybe even Oscar, I don't remember. Second thing I want to mention is my number 1 rock band that nobody's talking about. I never heard anybody mentioning it at a poker table. I never heard mentioning it in some YouTube video, on TV or whatever. And I'm talking about Cage the Elephant, the band that left America, moved to England, and living and working there, producing good music. Especially I like the album Tell Me I'm Pretty. And they got MTV award as the best band of the year in 2017 and 2020. Amazing. They are right now on a tour in United States, and you can catch them. Look on the website. While I'm in the music, let's say my number 1 sing-along that I don't hear anybody singing or mentioning or even playing on the radio. It is Turtles and Eleanor, a hit from 1968, over 50-year-old song that maybe just old people, we the old people, remember. I sing it in the shower, I sing it while I'm driving my RV in a desert, I'm singing it when I'm waiting for a bus. Eleanor, you're so groovy. Can I take you to a movie? Also, number 1 on my list of low-budget movies, Buffalo 66. Written, directed, acted, even the music by Vincent Gallo. Amazing movie. And so funny. Movie start, he's coming out of jail. And he steps out and he needs to pee. So he asks the guard, man, can I go back to pee? He goes, oh, that's impossible. How do you go back to jail? So, okay, he catches the bus, goes to city, tries to find the restroom. First 45 minutes of the movie, he's looking for a restroom, and he's in pain all the time, shaking. Finally finds the restroom, ready, and cannot do it. That was amazing. And the rest of the movie, really good, really good. The 5th thing I want to mention is my number 1 travel destination that I still have to go, can't go with RV, have to fly or take a ship to Cape Verde Islands It's west of Africa in Atlantic Ocean. A group of islands, mostly volcanic and black rocks, so not that pretty, but I'm going for the music. Cesaria Evora is from Cape Verde, Tito Paris, Bana, and all other big names. And with this, let's close this movie. I wish you good luck on a felt, and see you in next video. Adios.